Buddha, hey.
Food.
Hey, come on.
You can get food. Buddha.
Buddha. Hey, Buddha. Uh-oh.
This week's episode is sponsored by dog food. Come here, boy.
Here comes the dog. This is it. Hi. Welcome to my apartment.
We're really doing it, huh? Oh yeah, that's nice. It gives a nice pinkish hue.
Is that bad?
That's good.
Okay.
It's a Seinfeld reference. Rosy
Never.
cheeks, pinkish
Never.
hue. God damn it.
To maybe an episode collectively of Seinfeld. Never. I know more about
Okay.
Seinfeld because of BMX than ever watching it.
Yes, because of Rodeo Peanut.
Yeah, and Justin.
Shout out to Justin. All right, this is Dean Watson.
That's me.
He is, how old are you?
I'm 29.
He's 29 years old. Where are you from?
I'm from Hillsborough, more specifically, Flagtown, New Jersey.
He's from New Jersey. He's 29. He's from New Jersey. And what are your sponsors? He doesn't have any sponsors.
My sponsors are Lunchables.
For real?
No, not at all. Just kidding.
Have you ever been sponsored?
Dennis Anderson was sponsored by Lunchables, and I always thought that was the coolest sponsor
That's a pretty good
I've ever heard
sponsor.
in my life.
Yeah.
But I always snuck that into anything I could, just because I thought that was so funny.
And Slim Jim, Lunchables, Rockstar. All those dudes. I was just listening to Dennis's podcast today, and he was talking.
The Nathan one?
Yeah.
Me too.
It's like I was sponsored by Monster, and I just didn't like them. You know, like
That's
they're
awesome.
evil energy company.
Yes,
He didn't say
exactly.
that, but that's what.
But that's what's
what he
implied.
thinks, dude. He's just not
Exactly.
gonna say that on the record.
Yeah, but you know.
I would do it. I was drinking. Yeah, money as fuck. And I was drinking a Bang while listening to it, so I was like, I wonder if Bang wants to get into BMX. That would be cool.
I know a lot of like my shooter, like 3-gun professional shooting guys.
What's a 3-gun?
3-gun is like handgun, shotgun, and a assault rifle.
And there's
Like
a sport I didn't know.
pop, 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 pop. You know,
No.
like Keanu Reeves does it. Like
Mhm.
there, a lot of them are hooked up by Bang, which because I
That's
think
tight.
it's a gun related
Yeah.
thing. I think. Don't quote me on that.
That's
I don't know.
probably a bigger industry than
Yeah.
BMX is.
But, yeah.
Um,
What's one gun go compared to one bicycle?
Cost wise?
Yeah, like-
yeah, there's more money.
Yeah.
More money for sure. All right, so he's 29. He's from New Jersey, and he doesn't have any sponsors. Never had any sponsors, and yet he still somehow
I had
rides.
a sponsor. I had a sponsor.
Who?
It's right there. It's up on top of that shelf right there.
Kink?
Nope, Specialized Bikes. I was sponsored by Specialized Bikes for like almost 2 years. Specialized in the sense of they sent me bikes to destroy for them as like testing. Then they dropped the entire team and then hired Daniel Dares. So that was sick. I got replaced by Daniel Dares.
How did you get the hookup on that?
Just from one of those. It's like a shop hookup. It wasn't anything that cool, but I know that I was one of the only street oriented because there were like 12 people on the team and everybody else on the team had brakes and a gyro.
Yeah.
And I was like just the time where I got out of brakes, so I was the only brakeless like 3-peg rider, not 4 pegs.
Have you ever been a 4-pegger?
One session at a skate park, hated it, caught my foot up,
Yeah.
that kind of situation.
That's what everybody says.
Exactly. Yeah, I
Everybody's
know.
like-
It's the thing.
What do you just got big clumsy feet or
No,
what?
I got tiny feet.
I think we have a similarity there because like you were the only street dog on Specialized and I was the only street dog on GT for
Yes,
a
you
minute.
made those corporate
OG
bicycle
days.
riders.
I think we might have been like at the same time GT Specialized.
Absolutely. I know for a fact because I didn't know you yet, but I knew you because you and Ballman from like some split edit or something.
That's
You know,
crazy.
just being an internet guy and.
Yeah, how did we meet? Because I can't remember.
All right,
I was thinking about
this
it
is
on
good.
the way
This is how Bobby said the first thing Bobby ever said to me was at Glendale Skate Park. It was like the week I moved there.
Damn, you remember the first thing I said?
I remember the first thing you said to me. And ready, everybody. He looked at me, Dawson, and Cody, and he said, you guys are gonna make me money.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why you said that, but that's the first thing you said. to me.
I was on that selling videos.
Exactly,
Vital
that's what it
Hustle,
was.
dude.
Yeah, totally. No, it totally was something like, we're gonna make videos together. But that was the first thing he said to me, and I was like, fuck yeah, just moved here, like hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's when I
dude.
tried to bar spin everything, and now I hate riding bikes.
Fucking A, man. Those were the days, though. I really miss those, like, because
Glendale Sesh every night.
that like period of selling videos to Vital and ESPN. ESPN was paying $350 per video, and you could go make one at a skate park. That's probably. I hope
Those
I was
were
like
sick. Yeah.
I hope I was being nice and in a joking way because you guys are good. I should have said
That's
something
exactly
like,
what
"Hey,
it
you
was.
guys are
Yeah,
talented."
No, absolutely. I knew what you.
Yeah, all right. I remember I did something similar with Troy. It wasn't the first thing I ever said to him, but we were like driving back from Texas Toast or some shit, or somewhere in Texas, and I said, very like self-aware and ironically, was like, I own Arizona. And then he's never let that go. He's like, oh, you own Arizona, huh? So apparently I'm just a fucking douchebag
But
most
like,
of the time.
nah, you like, I get it.
You get it.
I get it.
That's awesome though.
I knew, like I
Next
said,
to the twins.
I knew who you guys were before moving here, and that's why I was excited to meet all of you.
When was that, dude?
I moved
2010?
2011, end of 2011. Like I moved in October of 2011, so just after summer. I was working at a skate park. It closed down, and I was like, I didn't close down yet. Sorry, I was working at a skate park, and then my brother was like, "Why don't you move here?" My brother has lived here for 16 years, so I've been visiting twice a year ever since. I didn't meet any of you guys when I first started visiting here, but when I finally made the move in 2011,
we met at the skate
that's
park.
when we met. Glendale. What were they called?
I was there every day.
Those videos were so good.
Glendale session, part
One
one,
through-
part two, part
yeah.
trois. I don't even know what number is trois, but I think there's a part trois. Yeah, part deux, part trois. Those were fun. The golden days of
And
Glendale.
the
man.
Christmas.
Yeah, Merry
That's
Christmas,
Santa
motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's Santa
that's
Claus.
Lil
Where
B.
are you?
I'll link to that video below. Those were good days, man. All right, so that makes
They're
sense.
still good days. Don't say it like that.
Those were the good old days, man. And now we
Yeah.
just don't do anything.
I know.
We went out filming on Saturday morning. Or
Yeah, it was sick. I was
Sunday
up
morning.
at 4:00 in the morning.
What were you doing up at
I
4?
drove Sarah to the airport.
Oh.
She's on a business trip, and I sat on my couch like this. Watching videos of everyone riding. RJ, who came over later, who had scheduled we were going to hang out that day.
He didn't even hit you up?
Well,
Dude, I think everybody's kind of written you
yeah.
off because every time you
Yeah,
hit
I
you
know.
up, you're too busy.
I know, man.
Too cool.
Retired.
No, you'll get it. There's so much time left to
Cue the
film.
clip of the replacements when they tell
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves that you're not even a has-been, you were a never was.
Oh my god. No, I'm excited to make a part with you, but like this video is gonna take a while. Like right now with Clay, it's kind of crunch time because his second kid is on the way. So like he told
Yeah,
me,
Dad.
he straight up, he was like, I think November or October is the due date, and he's like, once that happens, you can count me out. So let's get it before then. And I'm like, all right.
Take your priorities.
Dude, and the summertime is so
I know.
fucking brutal. It was like I slept in actually. Like I told everybody, 7:30 a.m. sharp. And then
I know. I saw that.
I took a double dose of like sleepy time tea at like 10 p.m. the night before, and like some adrenal supplement or something, and some melatonin. And then I just slept right through my alarm, and I woke up like in a panic, kind of like at 8, and I was like, I feel like there's something. And then I was about to roll back over, and I was, wait a second, they're at the spot. Dude. And I like texted, called Clay like I was late for work or something. I'm sorry, dude. I'll be. He's like, yeah, we're all here just waiting for you. I'm like, God, all right. So I fucking busted ass and got there. But by the time I was there, it's like 100 degrees,
Exactly.
8:30 a.m.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
absurd.
4 a.m. It was 90 something, 92.
That's why I think it really is best to just sleep all day and go out at night. But that doesn't work with having a job and being a productive member of society.
Which is tough.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
Which
So,
makes everything we do cooler, though, to me at least.
Yeah.
We're not
put more effort into
We're
it.
not that, yeah, man. Like, this isn't our job, but like we still hang with everybody. That's what's up.
That's why I'm doing this fucking show or whatever. Because, well, first of all,
This is great. I love.
Yeah.
So, even though you have how many you have?
2, kind of 1.5. One
Okay.
with Lufa and one with Chadwick. and
Love
then
it
you
already.
guys.
So.
Yeah, sick. So it's just I never do this. We would never, without this camera here, we would never sit this close to each other and just
Yes,
talk.
we would.
Dude.
Don't say like we wouldn't.
Well, we'd be doing other stuff too, right?
Yeah.
But it forces me to like talk and ask questions that I wouldn't necessarily
I hear you.
usually ask or whatever.
I feel like our conversations are that though. We
Mm-hmm.
tend to not have BMX related conversations
true.
that we just talk about The dumbest shit or crazy, whatever. Yeah,
You know what I wanted to talk about on the way over here?
hear
How
it.
bad your mattress sucks, dude.
Ask Sarah right now how
Yeah.
she slept on the floor for like a week straight.
Yeah,
It was the
that's-
weirdest thing ever. I was like, did my girlfriend break up with me? 'Cause she's not here.
Am I in trouble?
Yeah. You go sleep on the floor. Okay.
It's fucked, man.
I know, I'm sorry. It was free. That's why.
I come watch your dog or whatever and spend the weekend here, and then by the
Bobby is
second
an
night,
excellent
I
house
decide,
sitter. If anyone ever needs someone to hang at their home,
I'm an excellent house sitter for hire.
This week's episode sponsored by Bobby House Sitting.
What's my company name? But no, are you gonna get a new mattress? 'Cause-
Yeah, it's like on the list of, that relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend. Let's put money towards a fucking mattress.
Dude, somebody broke it down to me the other day. Like, you spend a
third of your life, right?
and you're
Yeah,
just
I hear
gonna-
that, yeah.
You're gonna ride it out on a fucking free mattress that breaks your back, dude. I woke up and I was like,
I know. I'm sorry.
it's like sleeping in a
Half pipe.
sleeping in a half pipe.
Bad half pipe.
If you're a giant, if you're a giant human being.
Well, we're 7 months here, 8 months here. This time,
Dude,
this-
it's
this
crazy it's been
living.
that long already.
Yeah, and still trying to fucking figure it out
How many clips in 7 and 8 months?
with you and I.
Yeah.
2.
How many sessions? 3?
I think 2 of them were
my
in one
God.
session, and I didn't do anything. The
Yep.
others.
Oh yeah, you're broken. How's this?
It's a.
Oof.
Look at it.
Yeah, man.
So guys, I have a really fun elbow. Watch this. Ready? Watch it move.
Oh.
You can hear it. Hold it. This is the best part. Ready?
Ugh. Dude.
Anyway, shattered my elbow when I was 12 years old, riding bicycles. I was not a BMX rider at the time yet, but I was definitely, that neighborhood kid, me and a friend. Yeah, I had a quarter pipe in my driveway that my older brothers dropped off one day. We're like, here you go. This was our trash. This is your trash now.
Okay.
I didn't know what a quarter pipe was for like the first couple years of it being in my driveway.
It's a wamp.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell to do with that
Mommy,
thing.
I'm gonna go ride the wamp.
Yeah. So, fucking hauling ass at it one day, and I just shot off the side because I had no idea. Hit it, not a big tree, but crashed into a tree. Fell down. Knew that my arm was fucked. Got up, and I remember just going like... And it was like a maraca, and I
Oh
could
my
just...
God.
It was just obliterated.
And then what? Did you get it fixed?
I got surgery.
No? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
fixed.
see the scar. Yeah.
Fixed, quote unquote. I don't know. Screwed it.
So then it's just been fucked, or like you fell on it again, or what?
No, I think 12 years ago. No, why do I keep saying 12? I was 12.
Yes.
18 years ago.
got it.
Ridiculous, yeah. I was 12, 18 years ago. I think it's just finally 29-year-old life of here's those injuries starting
Yeah.
to happen,
Everything's catching up to me
Yeah,
now,
so
brother.
I was at work and I was just doing a repetitive motion. I was grinding a piece of metal I'm a fabricator, welder, and I was going, and I felt I was like, huh.
Oh no.
I was like, I didn't do it like how I just showed you.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
And then my arm was just like, and I felt it just lock up.
God
So
damn it.
I don't have health insurance. And yeah, and so I didn't go to the doctor or anything, but plenty of self-assessment, and friends who are doctors were like, yeah, I think you probably, tore a ligament, tore a muscle. So I just been doing the recovery, RICE as it's called, rest,
Ice.
compression, elevation, yeah, whatever it
Yeah.
is, yeah. It's been pretty good. I can move it again now. So
Again, you couldn't move it for a while? Or?
I was 3 days straight of locked in a 45.
Oh
I
fuck.
was like, am I strong?
You're just like, God will help me. It'll fix
Yes,
itself.
exactly.
Clay just he has a fucked up ankle just from years of riding, and it's like bone on bone almost. And he said he got some sort of steroid shot. So when you do get health insurance, he said it
Cortisone or
feels brand
something?
new. I don't know
Yeah.
what it was, but
Or that
some sort of steroid
the
shot.
injection
Yeah.
of whatever, that cushioning. Yeah. I would love
yeah,
to.
and he said he just got instantly buff and super angry all the time after he got the steroid shot too.
Oh,
Bad joke.
creatine.
That's not the side.
HGH.
I've actually been pretty curious about what it feels like. I had a buddy who got on
To do roids, right?
He got on roids, yeah.
Right,
it would be nice to know. I don't
Like,
even
yo,
care
give me
about
that
the body
look, give me
part.
that
I just want to know what the mental.
No, I want to know
I want to feel. He said he woke up every day and felt like a god, and I was like, dude, what does that feel like, man? Must be nice. He said he'd go over to his buddy's house and they'd shoot him up in his butt,
Yeah.
and then he just. I think when I'm older, I'm definitely gonna do TRT.
Why not?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
All the
We're not getting tested for it any day.
all the high-end business.
I already have
people
a
do
small
TRT.
wiener. It's all good.
Yeah. So does this make my dick grow?
The other way. Down.
True. I don't think it shrivels your dick.
No,
It
your
makes
ball. Your
balls
yeah,
shrink up a little bit.
Testosterone.
Mm-hmm.
Still. Yeah, but anyway, I got a small dick, so it doesn't matter. It'll be proportioned then.
Gang, man. How's your sex life?
Sex life is amazing.
Yeah.
Sup,
Sarah?
Sup, Sarah?
You guys do it right here?
No. Yes, of course. Who does it? On the couch? Anywhere.
I remember
Way too
dating a
personal.
girl and living in an apartment. It was just everywhere.
Exactly.
You look around the room and you just feel like
It's like a game.
little moments of pride, just like
Hell yeah. And the bed that Bobby sleeps in when he comes and stays here.
You change the sheets for me.
I do. Literally. Every time. Don't worry.
So you've been doing mountain bike stuff with RJ, right?
I have.
Downhill guy.
I'm not bike rider in general.
own a downhill
It's outside on the porch.
Oh shit.
Yes.
That's
I left the
pretty
BMX bike in the shot for
Yes.
said interview chat.
Yeah.
Mountain bikes are awesome. I know some people hate them. I hate them personally. I hate mountain bike riders. I'll say that right now. I fucking hate mountain bike riders. But yeah. Yes, I classify myself as a mountain bike rider, but I classify myself as a bicycle rider.
And unicycle.
For anything.
Yeah,
Give me
anything with
whatever
wheels.
wheels. Whatever. It's
You
fun.
can skate pretty
I
good, too,
rollerbladed
huh?
first. That was the best.
Okay.
That shit was awesome. I love rollerblading.
I'm seeing a resurgence of
Yeah.
fruit booters at the skate
Yeah,
park.
dude, it's sick. Dude.
Does that offend you, fruit booter?
Yes.
Yes. Get the
What would
fuck
what
out.
would the non what would like the non derogatory term be?
Of fruit booter?
It's got to be like
Non-binary booter? I don't know.
booter fluid or something.
Don't assume my fruit or vegetableness. Dude.
Don't assume my aggressive inline skating. Shout out to the Yasutoko brothers, Takeshi and Edo, because they were like heroes of mine
Okay.
growing up. You know who I'm talking about.
Sure. Yeah.
The only two Asian
Yeah,
half-pipe riders
I'm sure
who
I've
did
seen
like
them, yeah.
the craziest
Yeah.
shit ever in the 90s and early
Japan?
2000s. Both from Japan,
Yep.
yes. The California roll and like something else.
That's a
Dragon roll.
weird memory that I have of like seeing the leaderboard of rollerblading in the X Games and the
Two
Japan
Yasutokos,
logo.
yeah, exactly. When X Games were sick.
That's wild.
Do you know where the first X Games were?
Mm-mm. Was it in 1996 though?
95.
Damn, I was close.
You were very
All right.
close.
Minneapolis?
Nope. I love that. I love that spot now. I think that's a really.
Where was the
Cool.
first?
I can't remember the fort's name, but it was on an old military base. We're talking like 1700s colonial time military base in Rhode Island.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Everybody was there. They had professional rock climbing.
Was Bruce Chrisman there?
No, that wasn't one of those. Like Mira and Hoffman and
The heads.
the
lords.
Yeah, the table. Yeah, like
The lords.
exactly. What else? When are you gonna get like? When are we gonna talk about you?
We've been talking about me, dude.
I know.
No, we haven't. I don't know.
Bobby and I, even when I moved back, so I lived here a couple times, because I have now.
Mhm.
Bobby would text me like randomly, just about something, and I would text him randomly about something, video wise, or just checking up on life and stuff like that. Definitely one of the. I always jokingly say, if my dad knows who you are, even though you've never met my father, my dad would like know who you are because
Sick.
of the influence, like the
Yeah.
not influence, you know what I mean. In my life, the involvement, that's the word,
Mhm.
in my life.
Well, we made some stuff together. And
That's what I'm saying.
That's a bond.
My dad doesn't hate my bike riding, but he hates the risk of anything.
Yeah.
He hates any kind of risk I ever take.
My dad, very similar.
yeah. So he still watches all the videos
Yeah.
and then just hates the whole time watching it. But because asks me all the time, he's like, "You guys out there? You filming? You doing stuff?" So
You being productive?
yeah, exactly.
Son?
Yeah, exactly.
How you gonna turn this into income? That's my dad's one. We got to figure out.
Well,
how
you
to
have.
make money.
So like,
Yeah. I definitely I achieved the goals. Yeah. I was like, all right, Dad, fine, I'll figure it out. And then I got the dream job with Sabrosa, and then I still ended up in credit card debt and shit. And it's I've never been good with money. I've never cared about it. I was just talking to somebody last night,
Exactly.
like, if I feel like as soon as I start caring about money and put focus and energy into it, then I'll wind up doing pretty well for myself. But I just haven't given a shit. I was like younger and idealistic, like money doesn't matter, dude. I don't care. It's just a made up thing, just like that foo-foo. I think everybody should go through that phase.
Yes.
Realizing what it is, it's all kind of fake and imaginary,
Yes.
and the real stuff is like the people you meet and the experiences you have. And I can't fucking remember any of my experiences, so I need to make some money and pay for a better memory or some shit.
All I need is the money.
Yeah, I feel like if I put my mind to something, I'm pretty confident that I can do it very well.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My latest thing was the weight loss, and I'm 45 pounds down, so you know what I'm saying?
Dude, beautiful. You look beautiful. You look marvelous.
Yeah,
You're
baby.
glowing.
Look at me, dude. That's very silly. Dude, I got roasted. Yesterday, we went to the pool after.
I know. I saw you got. Oh, I see. Like roasted.
Mhm.
I did. Look at that.
I've been touching my forehead all morning.
Can you see
like
the line of where I welded in short sleeves today?
that. I heard a little birdie told me you quit today.
little
No.
little TB birdie.
Yeah.
Like yeah, absolutely. Actually,
Oh shit! What you gonna do?
so I recently have an opportunity to work for a place that I don't want to mention yet because it's not 100%. And
Earmuffs.
yeah, seriously. But it's for like a really cool local company, Phoenix local. Yeah,
Can you say the industry?
it's in the bicycle industry, so
Okay.
pretty. If you wanted to narrow it down
Cool.
to one of two, probably that are you know, whatever. Anyway,
Is it a bike shop?
No.
Is it a bike brand?
Yes,
Is it Pivot?
possibly.
Is it?
Yeah. So
Damn, I just guessed that. I only guessed that because Big E.
Yeah.
He does that traveling thing
And
with.
he's
Pivot
helped
or
me out
whatever.
a lot with all of it. So
Sick.
just waiting to hear back from
Nothing
that.
official, and Pivot's not watching this. I guarantee it.
No, I know.
Nobody's watching.
People are watching. I
Feel
looked.
free.
What was it? Like it was like a 200 views when I clicked on it. so,
200?
yeah,
Damn,
it was there.
that's
Go.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
I would do it if nobody. I mean, I was looking at my old videos on YouTube, and it's just so cool to like go back, and it's like time traveling. So like, I'll look back on these in a couple of years and be like, so sick, and I could sit and hang out with past
Yes.
you and
Yeah,
past
dude.
me. It'd be so dope.
I do it all the time. I love when people send me clips of us, and
Mm-hmm.
it's the best.
It wasn't too long ago that I just went through like the ringer of all of our old videos, like the slippery ass fucking floor that I never edited out for your mom, dude.
Fine. I leave it on everything. I put it on all of my. That line right there. More than the dreaded happy song. That
Yeah.
line right there, I get said to me a lot. Or did get said to me. It's obviously not as much anymore.
Yeah.
But that was a great moment of weeks and
It was
months
a
of
really
text
awesome video,
messages,
dude.
and I love that video. It was
Yeah.
great. That was fun. Again, another awesome night at Glendale,
Mm-hmm.
just hanging out.
All right, we got 6 more minutes until half hour.
I seek more
Time
minutes.
flies, baby.
Hell yeah.
I remember because your mom, we made that video together at Glendale, and then the beginning was you screaming slippery ass fucking floor, and then your mom like texts me or emails me or Facebook messages me, says, can you please edit it out so it's family friendly? We're trying to get stuntman work.
Yes.
How did that go? Have you gotten a stuntman job? at all?
Since that video,
Yeah.
yes.
Like what?
So, have you heard of the John Wick series?
Mm-hmm.
Possibly, right? Yeah. Anyway,
What?
first John Wick. If you're familiar with the movie,
Yes.
Okay, cool. Absolutely. Keanu Reeves is a hero of mine.
Yes.
Always has been. Actually, my grandmother, my Nana Vic, my mom's mom. Growing up, she only let us. My younger brother Joey and I only let us watch Keanu Reeves movies.
Nice.
No matter what they were.
Whoa.
but put that Speed.
Yeah.
And Point Break
Yeah.
and fucked up.
Bill and
like,
Ted's
Yeah,
Excellent
like
Adventure,
not
yeah.
kids movies,
Yeah.
but I'm talking like 5 to 12 years old.
Yeah.
Like I was allowed to watch
That's
any
awesome.
Keanu Reeves
Yeah.
movies because she loved him.
Yeah.
And she was like, he's she's so cute, like all that kind of whatever.
That's
so
breathtaking.
I love exactly. R.I.P. By the way. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. It's okay. She's been dead for 15 years. Anyway, so John Wick 1, the scene he's chasing the dude from Game of Thrones. I don't know the guy's name. I never watched it.
Okay.
He's like naked running through the nightclub with a towel.
Sure.
So I was like, I was a extra but stunt work extra. And there's a scene where they jump up to the second floor, and I get like not like, you know, the camera wasn't like this, but
you're in the scene.
I'm in the scene. I get knocked out by one of the guys. One of the bad guys dies and gets pushed back and pushes like a chain reaction.
Dude.
And I got pushed through a table.
You were in John Wick?
They cut the fucking shot,
no.
so I get no credit for it.
Damn.
I have my receipts. I have all my paperwork. I can show you that. It says production.
Just put on
John
your resume,
Wick.
almost in
Yeah,
John Wick.
exactly.
Dude.
Physically, was there. So anyway, that's my. You know how excited it was? Like, went to the theater not by myself, but like went to the theater.
Expecting
with 2
to be
people
in it.
And was like,
dude, you're like, I'm gonna be in it. Wait, this is my part.
I was like, but that was cool. Fist bumped Keanu Reeves. That was sick. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, like he walked by and I was like, yo, good take. And he was like, just, like, you know, not supposed to do that shit, but I was like, fuck it. This is my only chance probably of ever.
You touched Keanu Reeves.
I touched him.
Oh my
that
god.
Vampire immortal god.
No wonder
that
you're
he
so
is.
awesome now, dude.
Aww.
It passed through.
But since then, nothing. So
oh shit.
Any stunt coordinators watching this by chance?
Dude, that's fucked.
Throw me through a
bet
table.
Stunts are a little bit harder with your crunchy elbow, huh?
No. Falling is the best. I have no problem with falling. Like,
okay.
That's so.
We've talked about like ideas of.
Oh yeah, we have many. They're gonna happen. Don't worry.
There's a video I want to do right now that's
your boy's bed.
like you know that classic. It's like a pretty blown out camera trick where like, if I saw it first, it's a train passing and a kid like sets up a camera on a tripod, and then lays down on the tracks, and then the train goes over him. And then he's still there, and he gets back up and like touches the camera. So it's like a simple masking technique or whatever. I want to do that and make it look like I'm about to do that same trick, and then just like actually get hit and like roll. Or like it would have to be you though.
By
and
a
actually
train
get hit
or
by. You could do it with a car, with a train, with anything. Have you been hit by a car as part of your stuntman training?
So you'll probably someday meet my like handful of best friends from New Jersey, and minus the bike relating part, we were all backyard wrestlers, jumping off the trampolines, you know, that kind of crew of kids. So
yes, I've been hit by a car.
absolutely been hit by a car.
Oh, yeah.
I've jumped out numerous times. Never filmed any of it because like it was just for us entertainment.
That's amazing.
You know, like whatever.
How does that happen? How do you jump out of a moving car? I dare you to jump out of the car like that.
Yeah, and we're talking like 10, 15 miles an hour.
Still. Insane.
Still,
yeah.
Off the roof, that's always the best. Like out of the sunroof, you know. Hey guys, funny driving down the road in the middle of the night. Like, climb
See you
out
later.
and just bail. Like that's a hilarious.
You land
thing
on
when
your feet and keep running, or just
gotta
roll?
tuck and roll, man. Tuck and roll.
Oh my god.
Feet first, you know, one of those.
One of my favorite stunts you did, which is technically a bike trick, but more like a stunt, is the beginning.
My favorites too,
the beginning of the Mediocre line.
Yes.
Is that what you same thing you were thinking?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's.
So let's talk about how you jumped from your bike to another bike at the beginning of a party line that took 2 full days to film. So it was like you did that easily 100 times, I think. Like maybe maybe 75 times. Yeah, jumping from bike to bike. And
obviously only successful one time.
yeah, dude. No, because it was successful.
Oh no,
times.
absolutely. Yeah, right. No, we did because
You landed it a bunch, but then like everybody else had an opportunity to mess it up and make you do it again.
It's okay.
We started the line with like the most difficult trick, and then ended it with Eric.
Troy was hurt still, right?
Mm-hmm. So he was.
That was
his
hashtag
ACL or whatever.
Troy and Dean's party tricks is what him and I were doing for a minute.
Yep.
With just trying to do wacky shit like that. I don't know. I don't remember how that came about. Who was suggested that?
I don't know either.
It was me, but like, okay, I don't remember suggesting
it was
that.
definitely like you guys. There's people on the roof over there. Hey guys.
No fall protection.
We're at a good stopping point.
Pause.
29:30. Coming back in 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Wow. This is actually 9 hours later.
We're in remarkably similar positions to earlier, dude.
Cool.
So yeah, that Mediocre. It's still one of the coolest accomplishments that I've ever done.
And
been a part of.
Never saw it before, and then like started to see it after with other people too.
Yeah.
Even in other sports even too. I've seen like snowboarding and stuff, and I was like, "Yo, what's up? We did that.
We did do that shit. Man.
Yeah. It's my favorite. How do we just film an entire video of that?
Yeah, and then dude, the anguish of like trying to outdo that for the next one for Lightworks, it was like. It's just going into it knowing you can't top it. There's no way that I don't see it being done. I thought about like different ways to do it. We did one at Beardsley Banks, and I was like, this will flow kind of good, but it ended up being kind of clunky and just like in a circle, and there's not a variety
That's a tighter
of
spot,
and shit.
but I know. Yeah.
Just I guess it's
shooting back for what we did.
Once in a lifetime thing.
We struck that lightning, and then it's hard to catch it. Catch it again.
Yep.
That was awesome.
What have you been doing to fill your time when you're not working? Just chilling?
Well, right now because of recovery on my elbow, yes, and weather obviously wise.
Yeah.
My schedule is really early till really early, early in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Everybody has
you guys are like grandparents. You go to bed so early.
Yeah, I'm like in the bed at 8:30, like out by 9, like at the latest.
You've changed.
Yeah, man. Talk about like I was thinking about like what Glendale closed at 10, right? So like I'd be 10, be up till 3.
Yep.
Sleep till 9, go to work. Bike shop life.
Gordy's.
Miss the bike shop life. Gordy's bicycles.
I worked there too.
Exactly. Everyone. Again, another reason why I went straight to that place because I was like, I know this place from videos.
Yeah.
Seeing like parking lot
That's
jams and everything like that. So.
Dude, they don't allow parking lot jams anymore. The like management.
Were you at the Odyssey one?
I don't think I was there, but
I was. Yeah, it lasted 5 minutes. It was so funny.
When some lady just comes out, shut it down.
Yes, it was pretty hilarious.
That's no good. So what else?
I fill my time with a lot of music.
Nice.
My family is. I have 4 brothers. I am the second youngest. We all play an instrument. Me and 2 of them play multiple instruments, but
You're
my mom,
the drummer.
I'm everything. Give me something, I'll play you a song on that flute, right? You know what I mean? Like, my parents are musical theater trained. My mom is a, professional performer. Her whole life. That my parents met at a show.
That shines through in your little Instagram videos with her and shit.
Absolutely, yes. They taught me everything.
She's a showman.
A
showwoman.
She ran a musical theater summer camp for my whole life, pretty much 26 years of it, I guess.
Yeah.
And people came through it. The Eisenbergs, like Jesse Eisenberg, like family friend of ours, because they came to the camp and stuff like that. My mom's really good friends with their parents still. So musically trained. That was what I was always pushed. Yeah. I didn't want to. Who wants to do what their parents told you to do?
And then you get older and you're like, oh, thanks.
I'm like, fuck, I should have taken... All right, you want to know one that I don't talk about much?
Yeah.
Big Time Rush.
What's that?
It was like some Nickelodeon boy band TV show for like 3 years. Yeah. Turned it down. I was like, nah, that's going to be lame, bro. And like thinking about it now... 3 years of that, and then like residuals for the rest of my life, like
almost on John Wick, almost on Nickelodeon.
Exactly.
Your life is kind of a recipe for like awesomeness, though, dude. That's crazy. Your parents, and then the stuntman background. You're a very unique person.
Again, my mother. She claims that my first words were stuntman. Like, I don't believe her.
Yeah.
But I do, because she used to call me, oh, you little stuntman, because I would just jump off of shit all day long. And I know that at least because there's videos and pictures of me literally just climbing up stuff, jumping up. There's one of the monuments, one of like the Washington D.C., one of like the Lincoln monuments. Just think of like a 7-foot tall marble out ledge that like outside of one of the monuments, and the picture is me just flipping off of it. Nice. And I'm like maybe 5.
Hell yeah.
and like just that was my life pretty much growing up. So my mom claims my first words are stuntman because she used to call me stuntman. So that was me.
Stuntman, BMX man, mountain bike man, music man. So what do you play here at home when you're filling your time?
I play a lot of guitar.
Okay.
I purchased that awesome electric kit, but I don't get to play it as much. And anyone plays music, like I've been trying to be in bands here forever, and like not that you guys like
you would be in a metal band?
I would want to be in some sort of loud, screamy, heavy band. But I'll not play anything, like whatever. Yeah. But that's what I want to be in. And I don't know many people in that scene here. Like I only know bike riders here.
Yeah, same dude. Like I know you and Kyle are the only like metalheads that. Well, that's not true. Like I went to high school with Black Dahlia Murder.
I know. Yeah, we've talked about this. No, Black.
JFAC. I went to high school with Phil Noriega, who was like a singer for Job for a Cowboy before they got a new one. Yeah, and then Job for a Cowboy was like all Mountain Ridge people, and
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know anything about it, but
that was
Dustin
another...
was it? I don't know who the fuck I'm talking about, but like either Dustin or Phil was involved with JFAC, I think, and then they're like touring and shit.
You and I were filming one year, and we walked out of a gas station, and he like walked in, and he was like, "What?" I thought one of them was in like some crazy, one of those like makeup bands or something.
I have no idea. I don't remember what you're talking about at all.
Yeah, definitely remember you and I walking out of a gas station, and you were like, "Oh, I know that kid. He's in," and you said a band name, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
like, not that I listened to them or like them.
It must be Job for a Cowboy.
Yeah. But no, it wasn't Job for a Cow. I love them. I know them. It was somebody else, I thought.
But they
Black
were
Veil Brides or something. No, never mind. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, no, Job for a Cow. The metal scene in Arizona, I think, is huge, which is like.
It is.
I don't know how you would even get involved with.
Exactly. You have to be.
Like, do they have a Facebook group?
They do. I'm not even like I follow everything.
Can I join a Facebook group for the metal scene in Arizona?
The Nile, like in Mesa, the Nile Theater Cafe.
Yeah.
That spot is awesome for the type of music I listen to.
Yeah.
Like
it's pretty famous for music. That, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, but that's far away from here.
Everywhere's far away from here, man. We're in North Phoenix.
But it's nice up here.
It is nice.
It's so sick to live up here.
Is the price right?
The price is decent.
Yep.
Sarah and I are moving though.
Where to?
We're looking. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Central Phoenix area. Yeah.
Renting still, right?
Mm-hmm, probably renting still, but Coronado area if we can find something that isn't a bajillion dollars. Because
I was kind of looking in that area myself, and I found like one unfinished floor, stainless steel, everything looking dope type place. That was a 1-bedroom or a studio or something. It was affordable and in like the right area.
Yeah.
I was like talking to this girl, I was a longtime friend of mine, and I like made up the scenario in my head. This is like in January. I was like, all right, by the end of the year, this year, I'm going to be in the best shape I've ever been in. I'm going to have more money than ever, and we're going to get a house and get married. Just like joking. But then I'm actually following through. She's like with a guy living in a place now, but like I'm following through just as if, you know, just.
That's fine, yeah.
And her area was like, I want to get a place in Old Town Coronado or historic Coronado and like a refinished or whatever. And then I started looking at places to live there, and I'm like, I can't afford that. I know, right now. Tough. Maybe save for later.
It's such a cool spot though. I love it.
It is.
It's so different from anything that even though I grew up in like small farm town. When I say farm town, I don't mean like. I literally was surrounded by 4 cow farms.
Okay.
But like I'm not a country person. Like if you drove 5
well,
minutes,
you got that northeast.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Style. Yeah, like they just pop up like anywhere. If you drive 5 minutes, like you'd be in like a city, like a little city or something. A little.
You're not like I tell you.
No,
what.
Exactly. Yeah. But like where I lived, it was like 5 minutes this way was that, and then 5 minutes this way was like New Brunswick, Rutgers, like all like the main hubs of. You know, that industrial area of the East Coast, like New York. New York was only 45 minutes, an hour away from me. Philly was only an hour away from me. So a lot of variety of influences of where I was stuck and grew up. So
I lost my train of thought completely, dude.
Where we were living, houses.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
so, like looking
houses.
at the map of Phoenix, fucking is insane because everywhere is so far from. I work in Surprise and I work in Tempe and I work in Scottsdale, and it's like I'm like. Where do I want to live? I'm actually moving back in with my parents in August, at the end of August.
Where are they now, though?
Like the 91st Avenue and like Union Hills area. It's like a golf course community, and Pops is fucking stoked. He's just got his like.
See him drive.
He's got his golf cart.
Yeah, exactly.
And he doesn't even have to drive anywhere. And his air
he just golf carts
anyway. He golf carts up straight onto the course. Like
so dope.
Yeah.
Do you get like a membership from
day.
Being there, or he's just one?
We pay for my round whenever I go play with him, and I almost beat him last time I played, which is a very rare, never happened before occurrence. I'm feeling my swing. It's coming.
No, I know. You're good.
Do you fuck with golf?
Yeah, we never played.
We golf.
We went
to the driving range.
I think we went to we didn't talk about. We went to like a shitty driving range one time, I think, or something. I think so. Yeah, same thing. My dad's a big golfer, big golf head.
Is he?
He is. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, no, totally.
I like that.
Golf camp, 3 years, man.
You could tell.
Fucking hated every goddamn day of it.
He put you in it?
Yeah, man. Nice. They made me put it. All right, golf camp.
Did they teach you the etiquette and shit?
Everything. Golf camp. Then golf camp was over by like noon. Had to ride my bike to theater camp because it was like 2 blocks away, or like 2 miles away.
Oh, dude, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking that your brother is your dad here. So I've never met your dad.
He is my second dad. Mike is my second dad.
Does Mike golf? That's who I was picturing when you said golf, and I was
Mike
like,
golfs too. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was golf camp like, dude?
So stupid. It was not. It was cool. Like again, all right. Mom and Dad, thank you for everything you forcefully made me
They
ever
are
do.
gonna watch.
They're absolutely gonna watch. They're gonna fucking put this
Hi,
on.
Mom, Dad.
Janet's gonna put it on my mom works at a high school now, so she's gonna put it on like the TV or fucking everyone's gonna watch it. I realize now, like we just talked about moments ago, everything my parents forcefully made me do would have like been way more successful for Dean if I had stuck with one of them. I greatly appreciate piano classes.
I envy that.
You know what I mean? Like all that, like everything I didn't want to do was like, God damn it, I gotta fucking play golf. Why can't I go to Woodward? Why couldn't I go to good Woodward? Because you can't go to Woodward. You can go to free golf camp or free acting camp or like cheap ass golf camp because my dad was a member. You know what I mean? It was one of those like, not to say my parents were cheap, but they were like, no, we'll just stick you in all these things because it's closer,
well, dude, yeah,
easier.
Woodward is so expensive.
Yeah,
even my kids when I had them, no Woodward, you little shit.
I always jokingly say like, when if and when a child pops up, I'm gonna be that dickhead parent and just fucking cram.
You're gonna learn the piano right now.
Yeah, what's the first thing that I see them? That kid's taking to that very well. Like looking up, just whatever it is.
You will be the best.
He's looking at that duck pretty. All right, good bird camp. Like you're doing that. Just
kind
whatever.
of me too, man. That's how I see it.
I mean, yeah, that's future stuff, but
My mom could play the piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that my dad kind of forced me into golf too. I kind of hated it when I was younger.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, because I hate everything I suck at, and you suck when you start golfing. But he taught me like the fundamentals.
You suck forever at golfing, even when you're actually doing pretty well at it. Like,
still suck, but I feel like I almost beat my dad. But he's getting old, man, so that's why.
Yeah, but if he's still out doing it, that's awesome. And that doesn't mean shit.
He
like
is 74. Still
74,
still going strong, man.
Fuck yeah. And what's the seniors? The seniors played till like 80s, like whatever. They're
Golf
still
is
going.
The sport.
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying like you can tell a lot about a person by how they behave on the golf course. I was like, that's fucking interesting. Like I heard somebody say that, and I was like, huh, yeah, it makes sense. Like if you, like the way you behave after you mess up, like screaming and cussing and throwing your club, or you're like just composed. You crack a joke or something.
What can I
like,
do better next time?
Yeah,
Or
you can
or
tell,
like, oh shit, that
you really
sucked.
can tell a lot about a person by how, like going to play golf with them, which makes sense that a lot of business is done on the golf courses, dude. I recently have taken a liking to the golf outfit, like tucking in, fucking yeah, dude. I like that golf swag, man.
I love me a 3-button, golf tee, like
polo
all day. Yeah, polos all day.
I woke up one morning and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a shirt tucked in guy now. And it didn't last that long, but
it's such a tough thing.
I was tucking in my shirt for like at least a week and a half. I was going strong.
Unless it's required or
it's
or
a
you're
thing.
like one of them Cali boys.
It's one of those things.
Those Cali bike rider kids right now.
Dakota's pulling it off. I just saw a clip of him on Instagram today.
Dakota is like from the 1950s though, and he's awesome. And
no, he's timeless.
Exactly, that's what I mean. He pulls it like he can. Yeah.
If you're Dakota Roche, you can do anything you want.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You could ride naked and we'll.
First time I ever met Dakota Roche, I was like an asshole fan. I was like, hey, can you flat down 540 for me? And he was like, yeah, I think so. And he just did it. And I was like, wow, you're a nice guy. And you just did that
he is
in
nice
front
guy,
of me.
Dude.
Like,
yeah, it's fucking incredible. Cool.
Can I tell you?
Where did you meet him?
It was like here somewhere. He came for a trip.
That's sick.
Can I tell you a story about how my brother and I almost died on a golf course?
Yes.
This is a great story. I will show you the video later because there's a video of it. Talking about that, how do you act on a golf course?
Yeah.
Well, if you know me and my brother, we are assholes and we're in a golf cart. Hideaway Hills, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
My brother, John, and my father are in the cart behind Mike and I. Shout out to A team and B team. They will get what that means. Mike and I, so think Lombard Street in San Francisco.
Okay.
Right?
No idea.
The famous curvy S Street.
Idea.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not cultured. Sorry, dude.
Anyway.
Just a curvy S Street. All right, I get it.
Like, we're talking 180 turns,
okay.
Right? So, 20 of them, because you're going down this Hideaway Hills. They're Hidden Valley Hills in Pennsylvania, eastern Pennsylvania, like mountains.
Okay.
So, talking like maybe like 500-foot elevation in a dozen turns, but they switchbacks. Mike little drunky, you know, they serve beer on golf courses. It was like, yo, dude, bet we can drift this turn. So Mike's driving, I'm in the passenger seat. I'm trying to think in my head. Oh, so first turn was a right-hander. No, sorry, first turn was a left-hander. So flooring it down the hill, just Tokyo drift, skid around the hill. Perfect, because my brother is bigger than me, was driving on the inside. So he's, what's the famous words of, yo, film this, right? Yeah. So I was like, yo, let's do this. Pull out the camera. So the next turn is a right-hander.
Oh, no.
So all this you in the video is like, and then, what? Cart, two wheels, through a guardrail. We both get ejected out. Or I'm sorry, through a guardrail, and we hit a tree. And then both of Mike and I get ejected out, tumble down the hill a little bit.
Jesus.
Maybe filming the whole time, my dad freaking out on us behind us, which is the funniest thing. Hopefully you can link this too, because it's a great video.
Yeah.
So we were all hunky-dory, totally fine, absolutely fine. There's a famous line. My dad walks up to us and goes, he's like, you guys are fucking assholes, screaming at us, fucking assholes. And I was like, Dad, we're fine. And he goes, you're not all right. I said, Dad, we're all right. He said, you're not all right. And I was like, well, anyway, 5-10 feet behind me, sheer drop off.
Oh my God.
60-something plus feet to Shagger.
You would have died.
Would have absolutely died if we didn't hit this tree. The tree stopped us and ejected us to like skid to a stop, where we would have just rolled through the guardrail, rolled off this cliff, and that would have been RIP to Mike and I. But yeah, and we obviously like toned it down for the rest of that like match.
I would not be able to golf after that, dude.
We were cracking up. It was the funniest thing ever, and it was one of those like we would be driving ahead of my dad, and we'd do one of these. Just looking back at him. We were like, is it cool yet? Is it funny yet?
Are we all right?
By like 3 or 4 holes later, he finally was like, yeah, it was pretty funny. so
you are not all right.
You're not all right. It's a great line, but golf's sick though.
That is an amazing story, dude. I got invited to go camping with 2 strippers and a buddy of mine, and he organized everything. He was like, Kanode, you're coming with. And then we go up. We pick up these quads from his buddy, and then we're picking up booze, and he's got guns, and we go up to like where there's black sand up in northern Arizona, and we're drunk within an hour of getting there and setting up camp, and then shooting the shotgun for the first time in my life.
Fun experience.
Oh, yep. Yeah. Loving it. And
yes.
Then we keep drinking, and then we hop on the quads. And so I'm driving with my girl on the back, and we're having a good time, and I'm doing all the maneuvers and doing a good job. I've never really driven one, but I get it, for common sense. And then she's like, it's my turn. She's a tiny little lady. No. And she's more drunk than I am, obviously. And so I'm just sitting on the back of the quad, hanging on to this tiny little lady. And she's just hauling ass maybe 35 miles an hour next to this like fence with X supports or whatever. I'm like, watch out for the fence, goof. And we hit the fence. She like slams her pelvis into the shit and like ended up being all bruised the next day. But I just got ejectocito a good like 20 feet, dude. And I was like, fortunately I was really drunk. So I was just like,
that ragdoll that saves you too sometimes.
It really did. It saved me completely. I was not hurt at all, but then everybody, it was one of those panic moments where everybody stopped and like ran over to me because it could have been like super deadly. And I just kind of like, whoa, and hopped back on the quad and went back to camp, dude. Like, oh my God. So I could have almost died too.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Near-death experiences are life-changing. Have you gone skydiving yet?
Have you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like a couple months ago.
Nice.
It is life changing. It really
it's big
is.
out here, huh?
I mean, I don't know. Hot air balloons, yes. I get 20 a morning.
No, I'm not like literally out here, but like in Arizona. I feel like this is one of the places.
Yeah, we went to like Buckeye.
Buckeye.
Yeah, there's a big spot in Tucson, so yes. I mean, I'm sure you're absolutely right. Because, yeah, there's a lot of nothing, so obviously you can just jump out anywhere and stuff. And I think like the temperature's perfect. Besides right now, like the guy was telling me that, like they try to do like if they have to, they'll do like a 5 a.m. jump, which is probably really cool to see like a jump during sunrise or something like that. Like that's got to be amazing. But But yeah, man, I suggest. Someone was just asking me a couple days ago, like in a group chat. A friend was like, "Hey guys, like, what's something like someone recommends, $200 or less?" And I was like, "Fucking skydiving."
It's $200 or less.
We did like $130.
Nice.
And
I feel like I'm too big, man. They have a guy that holds you and you do it, right?
So
do they have a huge guy for me?
So you're about the
bigger?
same frame as the dude that jumped out with me. So I feel like a little baby. Like
what's that nice and comfy?
Like,
yeah.
like, it is an awesome experience. So it was only Sarah and I.
Mm-hmm.
So we got crammed into a Cessna, like a single engine, like the tiny baby plane.
Yeah.
No seats, like the stereotypical duct tape flapping on the window kind of thing. But talk about the weirdest mindset, getting into a plane that looks terrifying and shitty, but being like, I have a parachute on. So you're like, I don't give a fuck. You're like, this is perfect.
That's weird.
So, side story, I just flew back to Jersey like a month ago. Mm-hmm. That was terrifying, to being in a plane with no parachute. Yeah. So I went from skydiving to traveling and was like, if this plane goes down right now, I don't have.
Where's my parachute? Where's my buddy?
Yeah,
He was looking for your buddy.
So you get crammed into a plane, and we're talking like sitting, remember, like at the choo-choo train kind of thing, and like right. So I'm sitting crushed up against this dude on his lap, pretty much.
Yep.
And I said that to him. I was like, "Yo, I'm 175 pounds. What do you do if there's someone like 300 pounds?" He's like, "Fucking die." And I was like, "Yeah." And he's just like, "Yeah, like I just imagine, like, he's, because they do it. I said to him, I was like, "When's like the cutoff?" He's like, "There's obviously a cutoff, but like," he said the worst one he ever had was a bodybuilder, because his ass was just like
mass.
rocks.
Yeah.
So he's just like getting punched. He's just like this 300-pound bodybuilder, just like sharp knives crushing into him. But dude,
if I was that guy, I would be whispering sweet nothings into my passengers' ears. I got you, baby.
Sarah said, because I jumped first. Sarah said that her guy and they were where you're sitting, and the pilot would be like right here behind her, and so, he said to Sarah, "All right, give the pilot a fist bump," and she turned and was like, "Okay," and like just this, because he was already yanking her out the window, and they jumped. And so it was one of those like distraction things. Mine was crazy because, all right, so you sit in a plane, when you're traveling, and you look out the window and you're like, I'm really high up, but it doesn't faze you, right? Like, I know some people do get phased, but it doesn't faze you because you can't register how high you actually are. When you're sitting on like 100-foot tall thing, you're like, whoa, like,
way crazier.
Because you're like, I can throw a ball that far. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, I know how far that is. Looking out of a plane with the door open, like sound blowing, you're just like, okay. I'm like, I'm just sitting there over the edge. He's like, all right, put your feet on the tire, like put your feet on the wheel. So I sit out, I'm scooted like this, and again, like I'm hooked into him, so he's sitting like kind of like legs next to me too, and I'm just like, and then no warning, just boom, just goes. Dude, it was the coolest thing ever.
How long are you falling for? A couple minutes?
Forever! And the ground never gets closer. You're just like, wow!
How long for real? Like 3?
I think it's a minute of free fall. It's a minute of free fall, whatever, terminal velocity.
Relatively high.
That, you ever been seatbelt yank, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the hardest yank ever. And then it's just dead quiet. And then we had like a pleasant conversation about the land. He was like, "Oh, look, you can see Cardinal Stadium." And I was like, "Oh." He was like, "You can see Lake Pleasant." I was like, "Oh, I live up by Lake Pleasant." He was like, "Well, I go there on Sunday." And it was just, and then you're just sitting there.
So what are you doing tonight? What are you doing this evening? Got plans?
So homie, is a Red Bull swooper. So swooping is that like diving and then like getting real close to water and skimming across the water.
With the squirrel suit shit?
No. Like after you deploy your parachute and you're sailing, like
he knows what he's doing.
He's like does tricks, does cool spins and shit. So he was doing that with me, and I was like, this is fucking rad. And then he was like, "Do you want to drive?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he just told me, he's like, "Grab up." I'm sure they do this with everybody. It's not like it wasn't like, "Oh, this kid got it." Like, but like there's so much more going on in your first time jumping out of a plane than like that you think it is going to be. But yeah, then I got to fucking fly. I was just like, he's like, "All right, yank that one down as hard." I was like, and it's just like, yeah. And he's like, "All right, leave it out." And then he's like, "Do the other way." I was like, yeah. And then I don't know,
dude, that's fun. It's
coolest experience ever. Go do it. I recommend everybody jumping out of a plane.
All right, man. That's on my list then.
And it wasn't scary. Like, I'm not trying to be a tough
you're
guy.
a psycho.
No. I'm telling you. It's so weird. I've done scarier things.
What are the like percentages? I feel like it's not that dangerous compared.
It's not.
To,
it's one of those stupid. Yeah, my little brother was like, messaged me the day and was like, you know, oh, you're so stupid. No, I'm like, he was just in a jokingly mean way. But and then I was like, dude, like we could talk about this right now. Like, look up the percentage. And he's like, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's nothing.
I want to know.
Let's find out.
What's the percentage? Jamie, pull that up.
More people probably die on a golf course. That's the other joke. Dad, I love you. Helmet is another famous word of my dad that he likes.
Helmet.
Helmet. I'd be like, Dad, how many people die on a golf course a year?
Oh shit.
What? Don't oh shit.
No, the fatality count is 21 out of 3 million. So 0.0007% chance of dying from a skydive.
Yeah.
Compared to a 0.0167 chance of dying in a car accident. That's way lower than I thought for car accidents. I thought it was
higher
way
for car
higher
accidents.
For car accidents. I don't want to die. I gotta pee. Pause. I'm addicted to sparkling water.
I know, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Is it going?
Yeah.
There's a, you know the scene in My Big Fat Greek Wedding where they spray Windex on everything? Like, that's what the family does to, like, try to heal stuff.
I remember that movie. I don't remember.
So there's like a joke, you know, in the movie, and it's, oh, you got the cut on your hand, like spray Windex on it, whatever. That's basically what seltzer is for my family.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, you got a stomachache, you gotta drink some seltzer. I do it to Sarah, and she fucking hates it.
It's not gonna do anything. It's just fucking bubbles.
But yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man. I've been crushing a like 12 to 24 pack of LaCroix or bubbly, and this soda called Zevia, which is really bomb.
Yeah, absolutely. With it? Yeah, Sarah loves that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shit. It's just so many like calories and sugar that you drink, and you can just cut that shit out, and it works.
Do you like White Claw then?
I do like myself a good White Claw. Did you see Trevor Wallace's video?
No.
He's like, a dude drinks one White Claw. It's like a comedy bit or skit. Just like, if you listen closely, you can hear the crackling of a jewel nearby. Like, he has so many bits about it. I was like, I've never
been one to like hate on trends, but I hate how popular they are. Like overnight too. Like I was like, oh shit. Me and Sarah, like, we've been doing this for years, like, just pouring booze, and I think, like, we've talked about that, like, kombucha and stuff, like, I remember being like, yo, just pour whiskey into a kombucha, it's great, and now it's like, that's what you buy, and I'm like, God, fucking
dude, the White Claws,
they're great, they're awesome.
It was like, they're, like, just blew up, kind of, I think, and then last year I was in Florida for a shoot with a bodybuilder, and it's just a super fitness family, and then they only had White Claws in the fridge, and I was like, what even are these? And, like, I drank like 10 one night, and I was like, these are fucking great, dude. I love White Claws. Thank you, man.
Exactly.
And then it blew up. I know Frank fucking will take a White Claw and pour vodka into it, and that'll get you nice and
hell yeah, Frank.
Low calorie, get fucked up, man. Hey, Frank and Lufa, I'm in a group chat for talking about health and weight loss and shit. And Lufa's killing it. Frank just...
I haven't seen Lufa since I've been here yet. The fuck, Lufa?
What the fuck, Loof?
It's my fault. I don't go anywhere except being up here. Anyway, keep going.
You really don't go anywhere, man.
I don't.
I wouldn't either if I lived out here.
It's so cool.
We're like at the 17 and Carefree, right?
Yep.
And that's pretty far north. It's a drive to anywhere. But that's how it is living anywhere. I lived at 101 in Thunderbird and felt like I was secluded from the world. But that's pretty central. I live in Chandler right now. And... like every day, or 3 days a week, I'm driving an hour to the office and back. And whatever, man. Yeah. And then I live close to Chandler Park. Mm-hmm. I live like 2-minute drive away from Chandler Park. Never go there. I live a 10-minute drive away.
This is intimidating as fuck,
it's
dude.
It's the scariest place I've ever been. I'm like white clawing, just rolling down the little bank to go into the skate park. Oh my god! And look around. I don't belong here. We're not in Kansas anymore. And then Tempe's 10 minutes away. I go there semi-often, and then Glendale, I go several times a week. I'll drive the 45 minutes. For the offices,
right? You're saying pretty much.
No, for the skate park.
Oh, to ride.
Yeah. So to ride the skate park, I'll drive 45 minutes just to ride that little fucking ledge, man. It's the shit.
It's the park, though.
The coping on these ledges at the skate park is like meant for pegs, designed for.
Yeah, but no
bike
bikes at concrete parks because concrete parks get destroyed by bikes.
Yeah.
I get told that on the East Coast
Very
all
silly.
day long, and
Yeah.
then I'm like, then why is every skate park in Arizona made out of concrete?
Yep.
And there's no damage to any of them.
Yep.
That just shows you do bad at your job.
Yep.
Anyway,
You skate park builders.
shout out to AV homies. They'll know what that means.
I don't know what that is.
My local park is Anvan.
Okay.
As
Oh
a
no
whole.
shit.
Yeah, whatever. The skateboarders are awesome there.
My local park is X Court. Check out my
do it.
Yeah,
Do
right.
it.
I should get a Glendale.
Right here.
Something
X-Court.
I would do something that would like. I actually would.
I would?
You got me thinking about it. A Glendale tattoo.
I'll do it
'Cause
with you. X-Court. It
If
has
you
to
go
say
somewhere,
X-Court.
if you go somewhere every day for like
Yeah.
10 years, then I think you should probably get it tattooed.
I think even the 3.5 years that I lived here, I'll still even claim myself.
What's like a fucking iconic? What would be the Glendale tattoo?
X-Court.
Oh, like the Team X Blades logo, but just X Court.
X-Court.
Oh my god.
Team Pup and Sons.
Get it right here, dude. X Court. Where you going tonight?
Underneath.
Here,
man.
bitch.
As acceptable as face tattoos are, that's definitely a face tattoo now. Yo, let's do that. Who else? Troy, you're in this.
Acceptable. They are not acceptable face tats, dude.
You know, in
Hell
society,
no.
not like at not at a job. in the world of Instagram.
Are you on Xanax? Would you like a face tattoo? Yeah. Oh, sure.
What happened to music, Bob?
Back in my day, music had rhythm. The lyrics meant something. Now it's just hippity dippity flippity.
That's exactly it.
I put the big thick about.
Let's give it.
What kind of music do you like right now? Who do you listen to? Who was the last artist that you listened to?
Can I look at my phone?
Mm-hmm.
If I hit play on my shuffle right now, it'd be a heavy thing. But
Mumford and Sons,
we'll go like that.
August Burns Red, Knock Loose. I don't know any of those.
Right
DJ
there.
Jazzy Jeff.
So
All right.
not low key. I'll fucking praise it all day long. I love Will Smith.
Yep.
Will Smith is an amazing
He's
artist.
killer. Yeah.
And the older I've gotten, the more I've been listening to his like 80s music.
Mm-hmm.
And how fucking fire it is.
Hell
And
yeah.
I like my older brothers are the ones that obviously my oldest brother is 44, then it's 40, then it's 39. So they're older.
Mm-hmm.
So they obviously influenced me on everything growing up, but music obviously heavily too. And each of my brothers gave me because we're all very different.
Mm-hmm.
We have the same interests, yes, but different versions of those kind of interests, so music-wise, yeah, it'd be like, yo, check this out, you'll listen to this, and so like every once in a while I'll just text them all back like, have you guys ever heard this song by Will Smith? They're like, of course I fucking heard
Of
it.
course we've heard this song.
So
Damn,
I'm
what
like,
are you like diving in the depths of Will Smith's?
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
even know he did music in the 80s.
Yeah, before The Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
He was The Fresh Prince, but a artist.
Nice.
That was
his first shit.
It was The Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff.
How do you feel about Jaden Smith?
Like I've listened to his music.
Yeah.
And
I'm just an icon living.
that song's cool
Yeah.
because Will Smith is in it
Yeah.
and his part's amazing. But there's some other ones that I've heard of him, and I'm like, I get it. Like, in this weird world of hip hop and rapness, like you are doing something different.
Yep, I agree.
It's not always great, but it's definitely.
I think it's interesting how much permission to be himself, just being around.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine
Your dad is
being around Will Smith?
Yeah, man.
And Will Smith, I guarantee you, never says like, "Don't do that. That's corny." He's just
No,
like, "Yes,
yeah,
go,
no,
grow,
yeah, totally.
flourishing," which is awesome.
Absolutely.
I think lately I've been all about that. Just like the attitude of like, if you be the person that empowers others to do stuff and be the better versions of themselves, like positivity and like.
And that's like a big thing at your job right now too, right? Isn't that like that literally like isn't it get shit done, right?
Yeah,
Or something like that?
GSD
So I
mode,
mean,
baby,
like,
get shit done mode, which is fucking grind.
and you're that person,
and
so that's awesome.
Do
yeah.
what you do, and yeah, I let myself talk myself out of shit sometimes. Like I let homies like. Troy messaged me the other day about like in my Instagram story where I was like bragging about how I lost weight. And
Oh, yeah, I
like,
know.
Accepting compliments. He was like, "Proud of you, Bob, but cringe town." And I was like, "God damn it." I can't be thinking about your opinion on shit when I'm doing stuff, but I think about it like every time I'm like the fact that I'm doing a podcast with my last name as the name is just like, who am I to do this? But it's just like, fuck it, I want to do something, so we're doing it.
Do it.
And that's the attitude I have to like remind myself, because then I'm like, I'll like curl up in a ball like, I don't want to, I can't, and then just like, all right, fuck it, just do it, man, you know. And that's, you have to stay on that wave of,
I think,
doing it and being positive and shit.
and you are, and that's dude, that goes so far.
Yeah, big time.
So far.
I think anybody that's like,
Bobby.
hey, how you doing? Don't make me come out here now.
So like, this is interrupting what we were just talking about, but like, that's a good percentage of my people, like my life, of family members and family
Encouraging,
friends.
do it.
No, big time Tommy. That person I'm
Oh,
talking
hell
about.
yeah.
Where is he? Long Island or Staten Island?
No
he's one of
idea.
them. I think he's Staten
No
Island.
fucking
My dad worked in Staten Island for like
He's
20
just a
years.
talking pumpkin, dude. That's
Yeah.
what he
But I just love seeing that dude blowing up, because I'm like, yo, that's like everybody I know.
Yeah, he's pretty great, man. And his message is always positive and cool, and it's sick.
Yeah.
He's don't listen to the impersonators. I don't know, man. I've lost the big time energy, but it was so fun for a little bit.
It was great.
Especially like in front of people doing like the persona, like out of nowhere, like we're standing on top of the roll-in for the foam pit at Woodward, and like everybody's sitting there, and it cracked them up. I tried not to overkill it or whatever, but just at it, I'm quiet as fuck, and then just out of nowhere, how you doing? It's big time Bobby, and we're doing all the tricks your mother wishes she could, and going around. It's really fun, man.
That's right.
Especially in public, because it takes fucking. Everybody's like, what?
Because they don't know. Yeah.
What the
They don't
fuck
know what
is
that
going
is
on?
unless
Yeah.
you know who he is. Yeah, you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
All the
there.
names for the podcast that got suggested were Big Time Bobcast and
Dude,
Big Time Bobby's Big Time.
I like Kanode knows.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to say.
I didn't want to like. I was looking at podcast or how to name your podcast and the best way to start it and all that shit, and they said your name should have whatever the topic is
Somehow.
in it. So like I was like Kanode knows BMX, and then I don't want to limit myself to that, because I know I know some very dope people that have nothing to do with bikes, so it's like at the end of the day it's just me talking to people, so Kanode knows.
Perfect.
And could have been Kanode knows nothing, but that's a little bit long, but that's the gist of it. I don't know that much. I can't remember.
KKK?
So,
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that new
It's
KKK
one
podcast.
K away from being scared.
No, put a K in front of the nothing. Kanothing.
Kanode knows nothing.
Kanothing.
Another one was Never Not Juulin'. That's the name.
That's what you need tattooed on your face.
Never Not Juulin'.
Never not Juulin'.
No, I would just get like the actual jewel tatted.
Word.
I
Green
saw
light.
on your story yesterday you got rid of Red Dead Redemption. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Why? Make space?
Well, first of all, that game is 2 discs to load.
Okay.
So yes,
That's a lot of space.
I beat it. I finished it.
Oh, I didn't. It's like it's a thing you finish.
Oh yeah. Like I don't play the online stuff. It's a awesome story.
Yeah.
Cowboy story. Do you know anything about the Red Dead series?
No, I've seen a couple of like gameplay videos,
Yeah.
but
It's a Grand Theft Auto set in the 1800s,
Yeah.
late 1800s.
So you have freedom to like roam around and do whatever the fuck.
And that, in the world of video games, it's like it's one of the bigger maps.
Yeah.
You play Skyrim. I've never played Skyrim,
No.
but I know the sizing.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's gigantic. It's
Yeah.
a huge map. In real life, if you walked from corner to corner,
Yeah.
it's like 20 minutes. In real life, like
Yeah.
not in the game life.
Yeah.
In our time, it takes about like 20 minutes to actually walk. And that's just corner to corner.
Yeah.
So you have a fucking square.
Yeah.
It takes whatever. Anyway, took me a long ass time. A great storyline. It's a confusing ass prequel. So there's Red Dead Revolver, I believe it's called. Red Dead Redemption, and then Red Dead Redemption 2, even though Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place before Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. So anyway, following. You can ask my little brother's a pretty big, video game dude, and he's always shows me what to play, and I'm a very big video game person, but I'm not at all a gamer. I'm very dedicated
Just
to
fun
like
and have
few games.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at that painting right there is my favorite video game character. He's from a Nintendo 64 game.
Who is that?
His name is Conkers. He's a squirrel.
Oh, okay. Who's on the PlayStation? Oh, word?
Yeah, like that. So I would like not ever classify myself as a gamer, but I love video games, and I love a few of them. To where
What are you playing right now?
There's the record for the soundtrack for that game and stuff.
Wow.
Right now, nothing, because Red Dead was taking up a lot of my time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Some of those times of not going riding, I was fucking just okay, just grinding away at Red Dead.
Oh, man.
It takes 30 real-time hours to beat or something. I'm sorry, it takes 30 to beat the storyline. It takes 50, which is long for like
that's
a
a lot of
video game.
hours.
Yes. So I finally I didn't 100% it because there's a lot of like very stupid minuscule things. But storyline
Enough
wise,
to get the job done.
absolutely, and liked it so much that like I don't want to play it again. I gave it to my brother to play, brother Joey. I gave it to my little brother. And I was like, "Yo, dude, this is yours now. Like, you have to play this. Your turn." And because we both really liked the first one too, so yeah.
Have you heard about that? Speaking of John Wick, what's that one? It's, 2077 or some shit. The new John Wick video game. They debuted it at E3.
No. Cyberpunk.
Yes,
as in
Cyberpunk. Yes.
Keanu Reeves being in it.
Yes, yeah.
Cyberpunk 20. Whatever.
Apparently, that's the same type of style where it's just like open map.
Forward. Yeah. That one looks sick. Cool. That one's getting a lot of hype. I'm
scared to get into something like that. Like I'm pretty competitive. I did like Halo.
I know, and you're fucking good at Halo. I watched you play that shit.
Fortnite now.
Yeah.
I am dog shit compared to real people at Fortnite. But it definitely consumes me. I don't know.
Dude, I do know because video games are awesome. Like whatever.
Personality shines through very hard.
Yeah, man.
But it did help a lot when it came to like not wanting to when I was first making the change from like drinking every day to like, all right, I'm locking myself in my room. I'm gonna play Fortnite and drink these sparkling waters, and that's all I did. And then I go to bed. And it was like hard at first, but it keeps your mind occupied instead of like wanting to go party or whatever.
Sharpen your shit. Yeah, whatever, dude. We're past that, quote unquote. You know, like. Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I'm a grown man. I can play video games.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
You're goddamn right.
I always have played video games, and as you see, I only have 6. Mm-hmm. 3 of them are dirt bike games. One's Mad Max.
Mad Max. Battlefield Wars.
Borderlands. Borderlands, bro. You like Borderlands? That's another.
Dirt Rally. Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto.
What's your favorite video game?
Fortnite.
Is it Fortnite? I was gonna say besides Fortnite, but
Halo 2 would be probably
Electric
or Halo
Blue.
1. Just like what? I just remember like the feeling of going over to your buddy's house when you're in like 6th or 7th grade and playing the OG.
What's Halo 1? Yeah, seriously, right?
That changed the game.
6th grade for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was the shit. You're
same
almost
age.
30. When's your birthday? November.
We're the same age, though.
January.
Yes.
January.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we did this not too long ago. I was trying to guess your shit
on your birthday. Because I wasn't sure if you were. I couldn't remember if you were older than me or not. Yeah. That's why I was like. That's why I asked you. Are you 30?
I'm older than you.
No, you're not. That's why. That's why I asked you. I was like, Are you 30? And you're like, No.
Well, what else do you want to talk about? What are you gonna do special for your part?
I have a list, man. I know, like, is that frowned upon? Do people like?
That's the move. With Clay, it's been like a mission. He has a list.
Yeah,
of spots,
I like that. It's awesome.
That's the way to do it, because then you have a specific goal, and you can always like for example, yesterday we went to a specific spot. Clay had a specific trick. He called an audible and like did something different.
Nice, yeah.
And from there, you pedal around, and like Nick can get a clip fucking anywhere, and so can RJ. Dude, they both figured something out on basically nothing.
Yep.
And got clips with them, and then you pedal. You start. That's at least the starting point. So you're like, I want to get a clip here. Let's go here, and that's the mission. And then everybody can meet up there, and it kind of goes from there. And that's the way it should be. That's why a list is the way to go. Drew was like religious about his lists, and same with Joey. For his like overheated edit, he would come over at like 5:30 in the morning to my parents' house back in 2008 or 9. Another one. Oh, I know that guy when I moved here. I was like, that's a kickflip dude. Yeah.
That dude's crazy.
Yeah, he's the man. I want to talk to him on here too.
Yes, please do.
But yeah, just having a list is the way to go.
I have a decent list.
Yeah, talk to me. Give me one. Let's talk about one.
Should I real quick pull it up?
Yeah.
Clips. Look,
nice. Look at this.
Even in like other states.
Boundbrook, Parsippany.
These are all New Jersey.
Franklin.
Oh, look, see, AZ Clips specifically.
Okay.
Let's see. Also, I'm really bad though at not specific, like only addresses.
Yeah.
So it's one of those like I don't know what that trick's gonna be, but
Yeah.
when I go to that spot, I'll be like, oh yes, okay, now I remember what it was because I'm usually just driving and then I write it down real quick.
Home. I like that. I know exactly the tree while you ran. Yep.
Oh yeah, right out here. Yeah, this one I don't want to say it, but
Okay.
we got it. That one's got to be cool. Like
You can do it. Which arm do you use for that? Good. Because this thing is gonna not hang up, dude. If
no, we'll be good. That's gotta hold on though. That's kind of important.
We're talking about a 180 hand plant off of something, and if he does it with his crunchy elbow, dude.
Drop middle leg. Oh, where's that place? I think we've talked about this. Under an awning, like under one of those stretched canopy awnings.
Yep.
It's a ledge.
It's off Lake Southern.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Yeah, in Tempe.
Cool.
I had one of my favorite clips there too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm so hyped to actually get clips. I was trying this like
When's the
pretty neat little clip. It's like there was a narrow stairway into a parking garage and like a short manual pad. Then I was nose mailing into a firecracker. I wasn't actually doing it, but I called it out and I was trying it.
Oh yeah.
And then a security guard came and it was hilarious because the security guard was so nervous, dude. Like pulled up in its cart and Chadwick's up at the top of the stairs with his like gimbal. Clay's at the bottom.
His gun from afar away.
And the security guy is just like panicking. He's like, "Will you guys leave?" And then somebody said something, and then security guy's like, "They're not resisting." Like talking on some sort of microphone, saying it all wrong.
My
like,
God.
They're not resisting. They're not resisting. And like, you're saying it wrong. And then he's like telling somebody at the bottom of the stairs, "Tell the guy at the top of the stairs to quit it. Get out of there." And they're like, "That's your job, man. You tell him to leave. You're the security guard." I tried to time it where I was like pedaling up behind the security guard, and it almost worked, but I couldn't get into the nosy.
Dude, you got them back. It looks like.
I'm getting my skills
I
back.
know, man.
One thing
right
at a time.
Here.
Last time I was at Glendale, it took me 7 tries to nose mail it. Versus when I first started trying them again, it took me 30 minutes of trying it. So that's a lot. Nose mails are a bitch, man. Nose mails are. I haven't. In the months that I've been back trying them, I haven't gone over the bars once, which is like not good. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Yeah,
I need to get
that commit.
It's not that I'm scared to go over the bars. I'll tell myself, all right, go over the bars, and then like I literally can't. I think I'm just getting older in my brain. My brain's like, nope, too old for that. You're gonna sit back now. You're gonna take the safe way out.
It's weird. Like, growing up is like so weird. No, bike riding wise, growing up, like I look at my bike every once in a while, and I'm like. Yeah, I think brakes would be cool right now. And I'm like, I'll take those pegs off. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like and I don't think it's an old thing. I think it's just like a changing it again thing, you know? Like,
yeah, you've been doing it forever.
Yeah.
Do you post on Instagram clips and shit? I feel like you haven't in a while.
I haven't posted much in a while.
You're missing that dopamine rush, man.
It's true. It's absolutely true. I haven't done anything, and it's not like because it's not me. It is me. It's work.
It's not me. I mean,
it's not like I'm like, hey, I'm over all that. I'm not.
Yeah.
I want to do more than anything, man. It's just
life happens.
You know, exactly. Life happens. Just figuring out work schedule, SAR schedule, hanging out with SAR. I love my girlfriend to death. She's my best friend, and we want to do. Her and I have very similar interests when it comes to shit.
She is pretty cool, man.
Yeah. So we like doing shit. Like I like doing stuff with her. More than a lot of stuff now lately. You know what I mean? It's that.
Are you guys vegan?
Life. She's pretty vegan.
Pretty vegan. I like that.
No, she's absolutely vegan. I slip. Yeah. I eat with her vegan 90% of the time.
Yeah.
But then if I'm out.
Yeah, I don't like the
If I'm out with the boys.
Give me a tri-tip.
I go for my favorite restaurant in Arizona is a vegan place. Is Coronado. Have you been there yet? It's down.
You guys go there every Sunday, huh?
Pretty much, man. That's like our old person spot. Even though it's all like the coolest people in the world in there, but yeah, vegan sick. I'll never push that on anybody. I know nobody wants to hear that ever and stuff.
Yeah, what started that for you guys?
It was talk about
documentaries or what?
It was a documentary, and even when later on the research of that documentary came out, and it was this isn't all accurate.
Oh yeah.
But it was still
which documentary is that?
The Food Inc. one. No.
Because I think that's what got Giselle and Eric too.
What is it? I don't remember. It's not Food Inc.
I know.
Unless it is, and I feel like it's
no, dude. It's something different.
Yes, that one though. Everybody watched
Jamie
it.
pulled that up. God damn it.
Wait, who is it?
Jamie.
But who is Jamie though?
From Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the name.
Yeah. He's so nice.
Anyway, vegan's cool. I lost 20 pounds in the first month of doing nothing. No different in my... I wasn't riding. This was not here. This was a couple years ago. I was working for a different person, wasn't as active, and ate a lot of fast food because I was out on the road a lot.
What the health?
What the health? Right here. Yes, absolutely.
Got him.
Yeah. Changed it. Felt awesome. It's just... It's tough once you come back, Once you're like, oh, I moved to Arizona and there's In-N-Out here. I'm like, yeah, it's tough to like make a tofu sandwich and there's one right there.
So it was for health purposes?
It was literally for health.
Not for moral?
Because like animal stuff?
Yeah.
I know it is. And
ethics
sure,
is like why to be vegan, I think.
Yes. I'm more, and it's still obviously animal, but the environment though, if you want to, that's the big one.
I've heard that conversation played out by people smarter than me, and it goes like, you talk about the cows
methane gas, dude. Yeah.
So like you can get rid of that, but they'll counter that. It's not like a counter, but the conversation continues into like large scale crop farming is like just as gnarly, and it kills so many fucking animals and wildlife.
I know.
We are an invasive species, man. Yeah. You have to come to terms with the fact that the world is not going to be peachy anytime soon. You can do your part and like recycle, and
yes.
I think recycling is important, even though I don't personally do it.
But at least if you preach it, if you preach it and you don't do it, at least like you're
get that shit. I'm talking about those LaCroix I drink, and I just throw them in the same bag, man. So many cans I could have saved up.
Yeah, but then like on a first, so
it's pretty easy to take a nihilist approach and just be like, fuck,
yeah, Yeah. What somebody what's his name? Lewis Black, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lewis Black. My brother saw Lewis Black one time, and they saw him at a bar. Like not like saw him. They saw him at the Comedy Cellar in New York. Right?
Sick.
Comedy Cellar.
Him performing or just?
No, he was just at the bar.
Yeah.
So him and my buddy Anthony, my brother Mike and Anthony went up to him or talking to him, and whatever it was, Mike was talking to him and was like, "Hey, like, what can we do, man? Like, tell us as younger people for this world." And he was just like, nothing. He just said it straight up. So my brother was like, yeah, I guess so. Like,
all right, cool. I'll run with that forever.
Yeah, nothing. So
it's just so much like capacity from your brain and so much thought. Like you can get consumed into like being an activist, and then I think you'll like, I don't know. You attach onto a meaning bigger than yourself, which is like very fulfilling. Mm-hmm. And then that becomes your everything, and that's all you talk about with anybody, and you kind of like polarizing friendships and all that shit, and just like it can get to be a little bit much. I did it. I was taking a philosophy class in college, and then learned about like how to measure good and evil, and they were talking about like farm or factory farming and shit, and I was like, oh, that's it, I'm going vegetarian. And I did for 8 months or so, and I became annoying about it and talked to everybody and all that. Did you know that it's morally and ethically wrong that what we do to these animals? Like, think about pain versus pleasure. How much pain does a chicken have to endure for the little pleasure of you eating some chicken? And, fuck, chicken's delicious, man.
Chicken is so good.
I've been on, I guess it's just like, what I would preach more than anything now is like get off of sugar and get off of bread and get off of booze mostly. Because it's like in order to be happy, you have to have a healthy gut. And your gut flora is fucked up so bad by refined carbohydrates and sugar. And it's just insane how much it affects my mood. Like I'm happier than I've ever been. And I'm like staying away from bread and sugar and drinking raw every day. It is tough at first, but then you like
like the vegan thing. Yeah,
stomach,
you get into it, you know what to do.
Your like stomach craves that sugar once you feed it to it. So like if you drink a soda, you're gonna be hungrier than not in an hour or 2 hours. And like once you break that cycle and get off of that, it feels amazing. Like real hunger happens when you start feeling like lightheaded and weak and tired and grumpy, but like when you just like your stomach says I'm hungry, it's like that's fake. That's fake news, bro. You just look down at your stomach, you say that's fake news, bro. And that's the real deal. I don't know, I fucking love it. And then I would just stuff myself with sparkling water to where I feel full from gas, I guess.
We've talked about this because of the hell's it called, the fasting.
Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting, yeah.
The fancy that's like way of saying don't eat all the time.
But that's like what you're supposed to do when you just drink seltzer. It's just
water and coffee.
Yeah,
does
yeah.
And just like the fact that that's not normal, I feel like. So the 3 meal a day thing was just made up to sell more food.
Exactly.
Like
Hallmark card kind
companies.
of style thing. Yeah, absolutely. And breakfast is the most important.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
It's really not, dude.
The most delicious, in my opinion, at least.
A nice sugary bowl of cereal and bacon and eggs and shit.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Well, bacon and eggs is really good. I fuck with that. I had that yesterday, bacon, eggs, and avocado. But yeah, I think like giving your body a break for however much time, like if you're just not consuming shit all the time, you finally feel like you're empty feeling, and I'm addicted to that feeling. I'm just feeling fucking trim and good, dude.
Yeah.
Taking my shirt off at the pool yesterday for the first time since not being fat. I was like,
aww.
I caught some eyes from a girl across the way. I was like, ooh wee. We're getting there. I have this bet with Sauce right now. I got to get a 6-pack before he loses 40 pounds. So I'm like watching his story on Instagram. I saw you post that.
Yeah, where's he at?
I think he's about the same. He I'll check in with him every once in a while,
but like how much?
He'd be like, "I'm doing keto and all this stuff," but then I see his like stories and he's drinking beer on trips, and I'm like, But dude, the 6-pack's gonna take forever, man. Like I think I got the shittier end of that bet.
Back to steroids.
So anyways, TRT, lace me.
Anyway, I'm about to win this bet.
I know the 6-pack's there. I just gotta fucking shrink up and let it be seen.
Like, do you do...
Yeah, I work out.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah. Is that? Mine does that too.
So it cuts off at 30 minutes.
Stops automatically. We don't know.
I don't know what I was talking about. When was the last time? Did you watch it happen?
I watched it. As we...
So we were talking about Planet Fitness.
Yeah,
fucking
2 to 3
Planet
times
Fitness
a week.
sucks because...
Yes, it does.
There's
nothing there.
They have a lunk alarm.
There's nothing there. Yeah, fuck
I
that,
can't
dude.
do deadlifts.
Yeah, man, there's nothing...
nothing there. But
and fuck that shit.
They have a lunk alarm, and I set it off, dude. Did you know that it's a functional alarm to shame you?
Yeah.
I like maxed out on like a dumbbell bench press and then dropped the weights. Like I couldn't set them down gently, and then
is that PC? It's not political. That's
it's
not
just
politically
a very
correct.
interesting marketing strategy.
Yeah.
It's like, are you fat and out of shape and hate healthy people? Come on in. We have pizza for free on Monday.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
But what I see somebody put
Tootsie Rolls on the counter at Planet Fitness.
Somebody
which
was like,
is maybe helpful, but not.
It was like if you feel fat and ashamed, but you're going to the gym, like that's all that just go to a normal gym, like. Yeah. No, that shouldn't be your market. Everybody feels fucking fat and ashamed when they go to the gym. Like
everybody makes it out to be way worse in their head. Like, oh, I don't want people looking at me and stuff. And it's just like nobody is, dude. Like, I don't know. I look at everybody without. I like going to the gym to ignore everybody, but also I secretly am looking at everybody too.
Which everybody does. It's fine. Do you climb? Have you climbed yet? Like bouldering?
Like in nature.
No, like,
or like
one of the gyms.
I've done it before, but I'm not super into it. Yeah.
No, I went into it.
No.
That's to me is like
It's a great exercise.
It's a great exercise and frustrating as hell, but also rewarding as hell.
Yeah, and you get that grip strength going, dude.
Yeah. So
maybe I should fuck with that.
I suggest that.
Let's go climbing.
Dan, you've met Dan, in the Bayless house, skateboarder Dan.
Yeah.
He is real big into it. So me, him, and Troy too. Troy likes to climb.
Yeah, we'll go.
So no, we should. Yeah, totally.
But this thing cuts off at 30 minutes so that the DSLR camera company can avoid a camcorder tax. They arbitrarily put stoppers in here.
But that message that popped up is different, though, I think, no?
Well, there's two different messages. Things stopped automatically because it exceeded time limit. And then there's also, it was broken up into multiple things because it was too large. So, this will be broken up into 5 clips of 4 gigs each.
When you paused it before, I saw that.
Yeah.
But no, that stopped automatically thing.
That's the 30-minute cutoff.
But my camera does that sometimes seconds in, 35 seconds in to 30 seconds in.
I don't know. I feel like I remember having that issue, but I don't remember figuring out what it was. But I googled the 30-minute issue, and they just did that to avoid a tax on camcorders. So these are technically picture cameras.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which is ridiculous. There's a way around it. There's a couple hacks and softwares you can download
to get straight through.
Get past it, but whatever, dude. I don't care. I just keep our eyes on it and watch it. What have we done? Hour and a half? How many times have I reset it? 2 times? 3 times?
This is I think the 3rd time.
How long have you been watching this, dude? Why are you still here, man?
Is that Ferris Bueller? Go home. Bow. We've covered a lot here on Dean's Couch Extravaganza. My new pod Couchcast. Oh, ow. We've covered life experiences, nutrition and health, bicycles, skydiving. What else? Leave
Too much, man.
Leave in the comments what you want Bobby to talk about next. How many hot peppers should he eat?
Next season on Hot Ones. All right, thumbnail time, dude. Come here.
What we doing?
Just big fucking smile.
Hell
Good.
yeah. Fuck yeah, buddy. That was cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is this still going? Is it still going? Oh, your battery's almost dead too.
Mm-hmm.